Hello, Editing Sarah just popping in at the beginning of this little video. I realize it's actually been quite a while since this was filmed, but I have been having issues with my camera, and by problems with my camera, I mean it is absolutely user error, but I have lost a bunch of clips in a lot of videos that I filmed in like August and September due to a setting on my camera that I accidentally hit a button and filmed everything in slow motion with no sound. I know I have mentioned this in another video, but there's actually a few videos that were affected by it. And one of those videos is this one. So the entire intro clip that I had filmed for this video was lost to user error with my camera. So I just wanted to give you a quick little intro here, because the first clip that I do have just kind of throws you right into the video. But basically I did kind of like a one-day vlog for week 2 of Magical Readathon because I had done another video, but I didn't like the way the footage had come out. It was a challenge video, and instead of like updating you on the books, I was only updating you on the challenge itself, which will make more sense when you see the vlog for week 3. But I'm not going to spoil exactly what the challenge was here. I don't think I do in the video. But yeah, so it's more of just like a day in the life of me while I was doing Magical Readathon in week 2. I say later in the video, I was very dedicated to vlogging every week. So even though I only had like a day or two to vlog during week 2, I wanted to make sure that I did. So this is going to be a little bit of a shorter video, but yeah, think of it less as like a weekly Magical Readathon vlog and more of just like a one-day vlog or like an update for the week. But prior to the start of the first clip that I have for this vlog, I had talked about how I had gotten the audiobook for Firebird by Juliet Cross from the library, and while it wasn't on my Magical Readathon TBR, I wanted to find a way to fit it in, and I was also reading Ruin and Rising, and I was almost done with it because of said challenge that did not end up becoming a video for week 2. So that's what I was working on in week 2, and that is what I'm talking about in the rest of this video. So enjoy the video. Again, it is a short one. I hope you don't mind the way it's kind of pieced together here, but I do have a full video for week 3 that I'm going to start editing as soon as this is done, and hopefully I will get both of those videos out to you very shortly. I do believe that my week 3 vlog is going to end up being 3 and 4, just because I didn't really film anything for week 4. So I might just do kind of like a wrap-up clip for the end of that, because I also did not finish that vlog out. So that's what to expect out of that one. But yeah, so that's it. I'm gonna shut up and let you get into this video, and I will see you in the next one. Shower done, laundry in, oil change acquired. I brought Cooper with me. The guys at the garage love Cooper, and he hates everyone, so it's really funny. He was so skittish, but I needed to get him out of the house for a few minutes today. I think I might try to take him on a walk, but we'll see how the rest of my day goes. There was a woman that came in. It's like a small garage, so they don't mind him just sitting in like the waiting area with me. And they love seeing him. So like we were just sitting and waiting for them to do the oil change, and a woman came in and she was just immediately like, "Oh my god, he's so cute, I love him so much, like what's his name, how old is he?" Like all the questions. I think she was a dog person though, because she didn't like approach him or anything. And I told her like, "Oh, he's just really shy," and as he was like running the other direction to the end of the leash. But it was funny. She was just like, "Oh my god, I love him so much, he's so cute. Hi baby," all the things. It was really cute. Also, I tried cactus fruit or prickly pear for the first time. My garage is owned by a Lebanese man, so he always has like different Lebanese foods and like different fruits and stuff that I've never tried before, and he always shares. So I tried that. My hands, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but my fingers are stained like pink from touching, like holding onto the fruit. But it was good. I liked it. So that's where I'm at. I'm at 51% through Firebird. I listened to it like I had it on in the bathroom speaker while I was taking my shower and getting ready and everything. So I made it to 51% of that. I feel like I really need to figure out how I can fit that for a prompt. I don't know if it will. I'll have to look at that later today. But yeah, good start for the day. It's currently 11, so time is flying by today. So I'm gonna stop yapping, get a move on, do some actual reading in my books for Magical Readathon. And yeah, okay, that's where I'm at. Okay, I'll talk to you later. All right, I got it. I figured it out. So although I do want to read Direbound for the prompt of animal on the cover, for whatever class that's for, I forget. On the cover of Firebird, the woman has a dragon going up her arm. It's like a little metallic dragon. So I'm going to count that as an animal on the cover, and I'm going to use it for that prompt instead of Direbound. I can always just read Direbound another time. I do still want to read that, but again, I'm listening to a 400-page audiobook. Like, I would like it to count for Magical Readathon. So that is how I will be using Firebird for Magical Readathon. It's going to be for the prompt of animal on the cover, which, if you give me a moment, I can remind myself of what prompt that is for. It's for my D in Inscription. Animal taming runes, any type of animal on the cover. I was going to use Direbound, I'm going to use this. I was hoping that I'd be able to fit it for Archiving, which is the Q in Inscription, a vertical spine title, and replace things we never got over, but unfortunately it is not a vertical spine title. So I think this is the one that I'm going to use it for. Yeah, okay, great. So I fit it in. Yay! So now I'm going to finish 2 books this week, so I'm going to be 3 books in, and then I only have to read 2 books a week in order to finish my TBR on time and pass my courses. So yay, I feel a little bit better. Okay, so this will be my last update for today. I will come in tomorrow and let you know where I ended up for the day. But as of right now, I am at 80% through Firebird, and I'm still enjoying it. I don't think it's like great by any means, but I mean, it's kept me entertained all day. I listened to it like while I did some errands and while I ate lunch and like did some cleaning and put away laundry and stuff. So I am liking it. I'll probably finish it either tonight or tomorrow for sure. If not tonight, tomorrow for sure. However, I did not touch Ruin and Rising today, which is what I really wanted to finish. So I think I'll probably be reading that before I go to bed tonight. So I will, like I said, update you on that tomorrow. All right, what else is new? My battery just died. I had to replace it. But yeah, so I wouldn't be updating you about that today anyway. So I will let you know tomorrow how much more I read tonight. But it is like 4:30. My husband will probably be home from work in about 15-20 minutes. So I am going to continue listening to Firebird until he gets home. It says I have 2 hours and 21 minutes left, but I am listening to it at 1.75 speed. So I don't know, maybe like an hour and a half left, hour and 45 minutes. So I don't know that I will finish this today because once he's home, usually when we read together, I read physically on my Kindle, whatever. So that's why I say I will probably be reading Ruin and Rising tonight. Yeah, if anyone cares what he's reading right now, he is reading Assassin's Apprentice, the first book in the Farseer trilogy by Robin Hobb. That is his current read. He just finished The Will of the Many and he really liked it. He pre-ordered The Strength of the Few. So we do have, well, I own the audiobook of The Will of the Many on Audible from back in the day, from like a few months back when I had an Audible subscription, when it was like one of those 99 cents for 3 months deals. So I have The Will of the Many on audio, but we also now have it on ebook, and he, like I just said, pre-ordered The Strength of the Few, so we will have that ready to go on release day, because he pre-ordered the ebook. Irrelevant. I don't know if anybody cares about what my husband is reading, but that's it for today. I will, again, check in with you tomorrow, let you know what my final kind of resting point is for this week, and then I'm looking forward to next week. I'm going to try to redo that challenge that I'm really annoyed because I got through most of it this week. Like, I did 5 out of 7 days of this challenge, and I didn't like the way that I vlogged it. Like, I didn't have enough, like, my clips weren't good enough, in my opinion. Like, I did the thing for the challenge, and then I didn't really update much on my reading itself, because I kept saying, like, okay, the next clip I will update you on my reading, and then I never did. So I'm gonna try again for next week. So this week's vlog is a little bit of a strange one, a little bit of a short one. So I hope that's okay. But yeah, it's kind of like a one-day vlog. But, you know, I am dedicated to vlogging every week for this magical readathon. So if it has to be one day of vlogging, it's one day of vlogging. So yeah, that's gonna do it for today. I will check in with you tomorrow and let you know where I ended up for the week. Fingers crossed that I can finish these 2 books. It's not gonna happen, but, you know, I love delusion, so we're just gonna pretend that I can. Hello. Okay, so it's a little bit dark. You're propped up on my desk for today, but I just wanted to come in and finish up for week 2. I feel like this wasn't really a vlog. It was more of just like kind of a reading update for you guys about what I was reading in week 2 of Magical Readathon, and I finished 2 books. So I did manage to finish Firebird and Ruin and Rising in week 2. I still need to log them. Don't let me forget, because that's what happens. I always forget. I'm one of the people that like logs on the last day every single thing I read. I did log Shield of Sparrows last week though, so I just need to remember to log the 2 books that I finished this week. I don't have either of them physically. I listened to Firebird on audiobook, which is taking the place of Direbound for the animal on the cover prompt. She has 2 dragons, like gold dragons, kind of twisting up her arms. Dragons are mythical, but they're also mythical animals, so I'm counting it. How did I feel about Firebird? It was okay. It wasn't like a new favorite. I think I gave it 3 stars when I logged it on Goodreads and Storygraph. I'm not huge on like Roman settings, which was an issue that I had with Bloodguard as well. That was also a gladiator inspired, you know, Roman history reimagined kind of story, which is exactly what Firebird was. I liked the romance well enough. I feel like it was handled okay. There have been a lot of criticisms about that book from people who maybe didn't know what they were going into, but like I have heard the criticisms, so I kind of knew, like my expectations were kind of where they should have been for it. And it was okay. I didn't necessarily find it offensive. Like I don't think the dynamic between them was too far like swinging in one direction or the other. It is a master and slave romance, so I mean, that is what it is, but I feel like things did not progress in a way. Cooper, what are you doing? Hey! Hey! Bad boy. Do you see this boy? Cooper, stop it. I don't think things progressed in a way that I was uncomfortable with. It just wasn't my favorite book. So it was fine. Like I said, 3 stars. Not terrible, not great in terms of my rating scale. Would I read the next book? Maybe. We'll see. If I'm still interested by the time it comes out, fine, I'll read it. I'm not like I'm not DNFing after this book. I'm not like, I'll never pick up this series again, but it's not like my new favorite or anything. So yeah, 3 stars. It was fine. I read it. And I managed to fit it for a prompt. And Direbound, I'm still interested in. I will read that eventually, just not this one. Ruin and Rising, I gave 5 stars. I really enjoyed my time with that series. I don't know if it was necessarily like a true 5-star book for me, but just I was kind of thinking back on the series overall, and I really did enjoy it. I might go back and change it to a 4 after I've kind of sat with it a little bit more, but initial reaction, 5 stars. I really loved that series. I do plan on continuing with Leigh Bardugo's books. I don't know if I'll read like 6 of Crows, King of Scars, go into her adult stuff, which I've heard isn't as good. So if you have any opinions on that, let me know what I should check out next by Leigh Bardugo, because I do really like her writing. So that was it for week 2. Hopefully this is just like a quick little video update for you guys, and we can get into week 3, where I am once again going to attempt this video concept that I almost did a entire week of, and it just didn't work out. Starting with Things We Never Got Over, which I got the ebook version on Kindle Unlimited, and I started last night, but I only read like a few pages of it. So that is pretty solidly going to be a week 3 read. So that's it for week 2 of Magical Readathon. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed hearing my thoughts on these books, I guess. Let me know if you've read either of those books, what your opinions on them were, and I will see you for week 3 of the Readathon. All right, bye guys.